The trucking school is back in session, boys and girls, and today we're talking about hauling pipe. I think I'd covered this before, but I think this is an important subject, and you can't get too much of a good thing. So the first thing you have to do when you haul pipe is you have to check inside for illegal immigrants, because especially when you go across the border, of course, and I'm going to North Dakota. And look how many pipes I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 layers, and there's 7. 6, 7, so I got 42 pipes, and they're all 50 feet long. So imagine how many people can squeeze inside, so you have to watch out for those Mexicans and sometimes even Chinese people, they want to get into North Dakota. That's a booming place right now, but basically the place where I was loading, they were very strict about safety, and the forklift operator made me stay in the truck pretty much all the time, and he would just, when he needed me, he would pull up and wave to me. And what he wanted me to do was once he put these two, created this one layer, and he would load I think like 6 pipes at once, so he would grab these two, and then he would want me to put strap in the front and strap in the rear when the whole row was completed, right? And then I would do the same thing over there, and then on top he said make sure you put like 6 straps on top, and that's what's required by DOT and MTO. DOT, because it's 50 feet long, so you need 2 straps for the first 10 feet and then 1 strap for each additional 10 feet, right? But I see guys were loading there, everybody was putting more straps on the top, because these are kind of, they're really dangerous. So I put more in the back, closer to the back, so I put 2 in there, 2 here close, and then 3, so I got, what, 7, right? And now I just stopped, it's my first stop, so I rechecked all the straps, I tightened them. And you see, you don't have to use your own timber, because they come with these straps here, and there's a little piece of timber strapped down here. The only thing is, they're not too heavy, but still, it's like 38,000 pounds for all these 42 pipes, right? So basically, one pipe is pretty much 1,000 pounds. So you gotta be careful when they load and unload them, And see here, I use my favorite porta winch, because I cannot put a regular winch in here. It would destroy the fender, right? But you see where this, this doesn't matter, right? In terms of weight, what matters is that where the timber is, where the weight goes down. And this is actually my 5th wheel, like the perfect spot. The problem is that in the back, see where the last small timber is? See, that's where it should be. Like, then I know that if the last timber is here, then I know that the weight is evenly distributed between the truck and the trailer. But unfortunately, see, the timber is here. Well, it's not by much, maybe 3 feet, but still. That's why I wanted to move as close to the front as possible. And that's why I put the timbers, like the forklift guy suggested. He says, put them in the back. All right, so I just moved them. And you see how I use the chain, and I use this expensive binder because if they get loose, you can be in trouble. Some of them might slide out, so you have to make sure that they are really tight. And again, here you cannot use a regular winch in this area. There's even pictures here, right? Because when the trailer goes like this, on the tilts left and right, it can damage the tire. So again, I use the porta winch. So that's all about that. Pipe, it's actually relatively nice to work with, because it's also smooth, But the top layer it's pretty tall, so I use that method I learned in Saskatchewan with hay, throwing straps, when you make like a loop and you use it as a catapult. It was real easy. Worked every time. I never threw a single strap twice. The ones on the top, each one I threw over was over. Maybe because there was no wind, because when I was trying to do this with hay in Saskatchewan, there was very strong wind, and it would blow my straps off, you know, when I was trying to throw them over. So I'm heading to North Dakota, just the western part of North Dakota, really close to Montana and Saskatchewan. And I'm in the town of Bassano. This is Esso truck stop where I actually stopped on the way here, on the way with that load going to High River, Alberta. And I'll be following Highway 1, the freeway, TCH1, all the way to towards Saskatchewan and what is it, Estevan? No, Weyburn. And then there's Highway 6 goes south towards the border with Montana, and there's the town is called Raymond. Raymond, Montana is the border crossing point, and from there I'm like only an hour away from my destination. Should be there sometime tomorrow. Well, time to grab some brunch, because it's 4 o'clock Eastern, so it's like 2 local time, but I only had 1 coffee and 1 apple. You know, that's a typical trucking situation. So thanks for watching, stay tuned.